Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another Sneaker Talk video, the series where we cover the latest sneaker releases, the latest sneaker news, and of course, we talk about sneakers. In today's video, we're going to be covering all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on the 2021 Air Jordan 6 Carmine Retro release. I know, it's been a hot minute since I've done a sneaker talk video. I did want to cover some of the big releases like the Air Jordan 1 Neutral Greys, which has just been a huge release that I've been asking for like the past 6 years. I wanted to cover the Trophy Room Jordan 1s. I wanted to cover the Bandaloo Converse. It looks like I just won't have time because of work and scheduling to cover those releases before they release in a sneaker talk video. So I'm going to cover them in episode 16 of the podcast. So definitely stay tuned for episode 16 of Sneakers and Stuff. But in today's video, we're going to cover an upcoming release that, man, it's making me feel old. Because I remember the last retro of this colorway of the Air Jordan 6s, and this is like one of the first instances that I've had that I was there for the last retro and now I'm here for the next retro, and I don't know, man, that just makes me feel old. And I'm only 21, but yeah, it's crazy. We're going to be covering, as I mentioned before, all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on this upcoming retro of the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. How we're going to cover that today is by using a Hypebeast article, which will, as always, be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to have a read. But let's head on over there now and start covering those release details of this upcoming retro. Man, just looking at this shoe brings back memories. I remember seeing this way back in, I want to say 2014, when my friend Dorian got this. I think it was for his birthday. Man, that was such a long time ago. It just, wow, yeah, it really takes me back. Let's dive into this article though and see what release details we have to cover. So, here's an official look at the Air Jordan 6 Carmine. The Nike Air branded classic is making its way back to the shelves. Throughout the course of 2021, Jordan Brand will be releasing a substantial number of striking retro releases. One of the more anticipated offerings is set to arrive here in the spring semester is the Air Jordan 6 Carmine. The last time this colorway was launched into the market was back in 2014. Yeah, God. It's true. I do remember it. Yeah, I remember it back in 2014. It had the Jumpman and Air on top of it, on the back of it. I remember my mate rocking them. Ah, man, takes me back. But in this celebration of the silhouette's 30th anniversary, the Jumpman family is reviving it with Nike Air branding, which from memory hasn't been done since its release. I think this is the next thing it says. A more favored design element among sneaker. I mean, you're not wrong. I literally, if it has OG branding on it, I am there. I am instantly on board. When it doesn't have OG branding on it, I'm like, yeah, I'm alright. Like literally all my Jordan 1s have OG branding. All my 5s do. I do have a pair of 6s that don't have OG branding on them, but I literally never wear them because they're a little bit too big. I think I sized up a little bit too much. But yeah, as soon as you have that OG branding, I am there. And I'm super happy to hear that the Carmines are getting OG branding. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Designed by the great Tinker Hatfield and sported by, obviously, Michael Jordan on many occasions throughout his 1991 and 1992 NBA season. This installment is outfitted with a bold and bright scheme that is directly reflective of the Chicago Bulls. Crafted with its OG shape, the high-cut kicks are executed with bright white leather overlays, and a wild, bold titular hues stain the nubuck fabric that rests underneath. Lace toggles as well as the heightened region of the throat, which is given a slightly satin finish. Ventilated holes also poke out through the midfoot and collars to break up the smooth textures. The iconic ventilated holes along here, here, and here. absolute classic little element of the Air Jordan 6s. And from memory, The actual panels of the Air Jordan 6 are meant to showcase the number 23, obviously Michael Jordan's number, but we'll come back to that in a minute when we have a look at the official images. Slivers of black grey accents are called upon to take over the two window tongues, sock liners, and heel counter. Branding is split between Jordan insignia, which is embroidered onto the throat, as well as the lower heels, which spells out the aforementioned Nike Air, hit in Carmine red. Down under the midsole unit, the midsole unit color blocks between white backdrops and overlapping black mold, and comes matted with a translucent outsole. Not a huge fan of the translucent blue. I wish it translucent blue outsole. I wish it wasn't blue tinted. That's just a request of mine. I actually prefer it when it's yellow tinted, and then when it ages, it looks like a really retro and old looking sneaker. I really like that. I think that's honestly a big vibe. These are scheduled to release on Nike sneakers and select retailers on February 13th, which is confirmed. It is coming out this Saturday, 2021, for $200 US. Woo! Mad expensive. A pricey shoe, but I'd much rather pay retail for these than resell, because even though this is going to be a pretty underhyped release, I mean, people still resell sneakers. It's really dumb. 2021 and people still resell sneakers. Go resell your Pokemon cards or something, fellas. I want these goddamn sneakers for retail. But yes, I'm very keen. Now that we've covered all the release details, guys, and all the specs of the actual shoe, let's dive in and have a look at some photos, some of the official images of the Air Jordan 6 Carmine. So here it is here. A very divisive silhouette, I would say. You either love the Jordan 6s or you hate the Jordan 6s. And I really feel like this shoe, it looks 1,000 times better on foot than it does in photos. Because a lot of people are like, yeah, nah, I'm not really feeling this. But as soon as you put it on body, you're like, damn, that's actually a really steezy, really unique silhouette. I honestly think it's a really awesome shoe. I wasn't a fan of the 6s until I pulled the plug on the Chameleon 6s a couple years ago, because someone was selling them for like 90 bucks. And I was like, bro, for 90 bucks, I'm gonna try out the Air Jordan 6 silhouette. Love the silhouette. I think I'm definitely a size 16 though. The 17s run a little bit big around the heel area for me, so I want it tight so it doesn't move around too much. So if I will be going for, when I go for these this weekend, I'm going to be going for a size 16. Hopefully Nike Australia stocks them. I want to hear from you guys. If you want me to do a live cop video, I can definitely try and do a live cop video for you. Just let me know in that comment section below. But this is an amazing silhouette and an amazing colorway, an OG colorway all the way back from 1991. What I was talking about before about the 23, from what I know, I don't know if this was ever confirmed or not, but the idea is that the panels on the sides are meant to showcase Michael Jordan's number. So I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to draw it with my mouse. Here is the 2 right here. So there it is, 2. And then on the side panel, you have 3. You see it there? There's the 3. And there's the 2 going around the perforated holes over here. Again, I don't think it was ever confirmed, but that's just what I've heard. We'd have to ask Tinker Hatfield himself that specific question if it was designed like that. Yeah, I love the color blocking. I love that underneath we get this like really nice Carmine red nubuck, and then we get these leather overlays done in the white. I think it's a really good use of both material and color. I love that the lace locks showcase either Nike branding or the Jumpman, depending on which one you want. You can choose either way. I love the subtle hints of black on the tongue and the side of the midsole here. It's just really well color blocked, and I think that more colorways of the Air Jordan 6 need to follow the Carmine color blocking, because the all over like one color on the side of the panels doesn't do the Jordan 6 justice. I think it looks a lot better when the colors are broken up like this, but it looks amazing. We got even Nike Air branding on the tongues. We've got Nike Air branding on the back, which is exactly what I want. I always want my shoes to be exactly how they were when they first released. when these released back in 1991, they had Nike Air branding. And actually, quite interestingly, this is the last shoe, I think, in the Air Jordan line, or the Air Jordans that Michael Jordan wore, that has Nike branding. Because I know that the 7s and onwards, it's purely Jordan branding. It's, you know, Jumpman, everything like that. I think the 6s, from memory, are the last Jordan to have Nike branding on them. So I want that represented, because it's a big historic moment where, you know, Tinker Hatfield goes wild and says, you know what, the Jordan 7s, I think that Michael Jordan's a big enough player to say that we don't need Nike branding on it. That was a pretty ballsy move. So I definitely like having the 6s having the Nike branding on it, because it's that shift as soon as you hit the 7s. But it's an awesome silhouette, an awesome color. Love the color blocking. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and go for these this weekend. I have a little bit of cash saved up, so I haven't bought a pair of sneakers in a while. I haven't bought a pair since 2020. I know that wasn't that long ago, but still. Yeah, I'm super keen on these. I'd love to know what your thoughts and opinions are on them, guys. How do you feel about these? Do you think these are going to be a very hyped release, or are you praying like I am that they're going to get overlooked, that the resale is not going to be too bad, that people are going to sleep on these? Because I personally think it's such an amazing shoe, an amazing colorway with a bunch of history to it. But I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about this colorway and this retro? Down in that comment section below. That is it though, guys. We've done it. We've covered all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. It's an awesome shoe. Definitely looking to pick up a pair. I actually hit up, because on Nike Australia, it doesn't actually tell you what sizes are coming in stock on the drop. So I messaged, you know, Nike support, and I was like, hey, so do you guys know the sizing that's coming in on Nike Australia? Like, would we be getting a 16? And Mira, the woman that talked to me, she was like, oh, look, Daniel, there's no updates on what sizes we're getting in, but I hope for your case that there is a size 16 in there, and I hope you get it. But be there a couple minutes before the drop so you can guarantee that you have a chance. And I was like, you know it, I'm there. I'm gonna be there. But yeah, that's actually going to be a bit of a worry for me if Nike Australia is actually going to stock a size 16 in them. I really hope they do, but they have not had a good track history in doing it. Usually they go up to like a 15, so if I miss out on Nike Australia, I'm probably going to have to go to East Bay and try and cop it off East Bay. But we'll have to see, guys. Definitely let me know if you're going to be copping these or dropping these down in that comment section below. And of course, guys, if you guys want me to keep doing upcoming sneaker talk videos, cover upcoming sneaker releases, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, leave a comment in that comment section below, and also leave a subscribe to the channel, because we're also trying to hit a new subscriber milestone before the end of February. We're trying to hit 2,845 subscribers. We're less than 5 away, guys, so subscribe today, and hopefully we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I have to say about the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. It's taken me back. It's made me feel like a sneaker boomer, being able to see a second retro of a retro that I remember when I first got into sneakers. It's absolutely wild. Good luck to all you guys out there, guys and gals, whatever you identify as. Good luck to you. I hope you get an Air Jordan 6 Carmine if you're going for them this weekend. But that's everything to be said about them, guys. So until the next sneaker talk video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next sneakers and stuff episode, guys, I'll catch you later.